Hey guys, ThatOneGuyJames here, and welcome back to another episode of StoneVania, where we are going to be finishing our little village right over here. And I think the biggest elephant in the room is from up here. You can see that a lot of torches got replaced by a bunch of crates with frog lights in them. Haunted came over here and suggested that having like rusty crates instead of torch spammage would look good, which I'll be honest, from above, no, not really. Kind of looks, well, it just sticks out like a sore thumb. But on the floor, though, it kind of blends in with like the rusty exterior of the ruins. The only issue I'm having is if it should be this color right over here or possibly this color here. But now I'm looking at it, I might lean over to this one. We also have been pranked more than a few times. First off is right here in front of us, a giant slime house up here and a bunch of slime over here, which I think it's supposed to indicate that I think Rob's the one that did this with the help of like Kiki and Lint. Only reason why I think is Rob is because there is a slime block up here with something called the Rob, with Rob's little tunnel up here as well. So, I mean, I'm assuming, but yeah. And at the sheep temple, Grim decided to prank my base by putting glow berries all over. Why do I think it's Grim? Well, because of this clip right here. What are you doing?
Hi, James. So, remember how, like, early in the season, I bought out your entire bone meal farm? Your shop?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't really had a use for it, so I decided I needed to have a use for all that bone meal, because, I mean, I gotta justify a purchase like that. So, yeah, I'm using bone meal to make a whole bunch of, these glow vines, and, this is what I'm doing with it.
I don't know what to say.
I mean, let's face it, that when I bought out everybody's shop, I was always going to find a way to prank you with it. I just had to figure out how I was going to do.
So yeah, I'm going to quickly go ahead and get rid of both of these pranks. And with that, the slime and the glowberry vines are completely gone now. Though I have been finding glowberries around in the sheep farm, like this one right here as well, for breaking this down. Some of them, do they all have one? No, okay. And then apparently have slime in here. When did slime get... Okay, I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to do that. And then we're going to shift focus to our main goal for this video, and that is the little village down here. Ever since I started this base, I have always imagined a small little village appearing right here in the middle, because this feels like the central point, with the gate being there and then the castle being way over there. But this is where our small ruined village is going to be. And as you can see, some of them are even small while others are big. And I am taking inspiration from multiple ruins I've seen online when it comes to real life and when it comes to Legends of Zelda. Honestly, I wish I could hype this up more, but my brain cannot think of words how to describe it, so I think it's much better to show than to tell. So I already got all the materials I am going to need for this project, so how about we go ahead and go right into the time lapse. Let's go! And with that, guys, the time lapse is finally done, and our ruined village is finally built. And doesn't it look absolutely epic to finally have something over here for us to kind of look at, and honestly ties the entire base together now that I'm up here looking at it. And as you saw from above, there are some things I did do, but first off, I want to talk about the village. And before I go straight into talking about it, I do want to go ahead and thank Haunted for coming over and helping me, one, bombing the grass, and two, adding cool details that you guys are about to see throughout the base. And also want to say that I won't go through every single build, as some of them are pretty small like this one, or some of them just don't really have like a deep meaning other than just being a ruin, kind of like this one right here. So we'll just go through the ones that I think are like pretty important. So how about we start over here at the entrance. As the people of the gate enter through, you'll be going through these two pillars over here and entering into the ruined village. The ruined village already has like the pillar broken down over here, as well as a lot of broken down buildings with grass taking over and growing inside, most of them, if not all of them. Another interesting detail of this base is this pots, the pots are laid around everywhere. Most of these pots, like this one right here, as you can see, has something in here. I don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure it's just like random things. It could honestly just be seeds or bone meal or something, but it gives like a lot of an RPG game kind of vibe where you could just go around and collect loot around the village. I think that was a pretty cool detail that it wasn't my idea. It was actually Haunted. When Haunted saw I had a bunch of pots, Haunted just helped me out by placing all these everywhere. And just an awesome detail that I love around here. Another thing are these statues right here, or I guess this entire fountain over here. I knew I wanted to build a fountain, and this is the only area I can see that can fit it. And I think it looks perfect. Look, it has like the tiny little statues of the two siblings on top of a small little tower. And because this hasn't worked in years, the water right here is supposed to resemble rainwater that's just stocked up over at the corners here. I wish there was a way to get this lower, but like not like a half slab lower, just I don't know, like a quarter slab? I don't know. But I think it works fine the way it is. And also right here, these are another nice little detail that I saw in like a Legends of Zelda game. Of putting the kingdom's banners over a pole kind of like this, and it works brilliantly well. I wasn't planning on putting the eclipse in the middle at first, but because Haunted was helping me, she went ahead and put this here, and I am in love with the fact that you have the sun, the moon, and the eclipse all together. Speaking about all together, there's no other place to be together at than in a tavern, especially if it's a ruined tavern such as this one. Not a lot of details other than I think this is the only furnished building in the ruined village, and it just has empty like shelves, empty barrels, but a nice little place to sit down. And if you sit over here, nice little suntan as well. And again, a lot of these buildings are just mere illusions, as like this when you enter in, a lot of it's just broken away and just gone at this point in history. So yeah. And another big thing is this up here, this ruined building, which honestly I have no idea what this leads to. This is actually an actual ruin that I just turned into a Minecraft one, and it looks really epic. I don't know what it's for in real life, but I guess if I have to make something up for why this is here, I would say like this just enters in to what probably was like a giant building that got crashed down over time due to like earthquakes causing this mountain to grow and push it or something like that. I don't know, but I kind of like the sound to it. I don't know if that's really how the earth works, but hey, there you go. There's like a bit of lore, but you can also make up your own lore of why this is here. Now, if you want the actual answer, it just looks epic. There had to be something up here, and this just looks epic and is a nice finishing touch as well. But we have this right here, has been taken over, just a lot of wood, kind of resembling that home used to be here, but not fully. Again, another thing I saw in Legends of Zelda, and I kind of want to put like an actual thing in that game. Well, I mean, I put a lot of things in the game here, but you know what I mean. Just put something else from the game here and kind of fill up the dead space that was kind of going on over here. And then we have these little arches all like right here. I was going to say all over there, but no, they're right here. These are, again, no significant meaning other than I felt like they needed to be here. I don't know the history of why this would be here, but I do love it. I especially love the fact that it kind of breaks up the base a little more. Like, it's wide and open, but it also separates like this side of my base with this side of my base just going through. I'm not sure why, but it just fits in so well, and I really love it. And like I said earlier, I did add a lot more to the base, and if you guys can see it, I added a lot more trees and the paths and boulders such as this one all over my base. And it really combines everything together as well. I think I might have, like going over here to where the castle is, I think I might have overdone it with the trees just a tiny bit on the top. But again, walking through, going like, yeah, as you can see, like going through these like trees, going to the castle, just feels right. Like, I don't know if I can find like a happy middle ground, because I don't hate the fact that this looks like all clustered. I know that can probably that probably is going to annoy some people, maybe, but I definitely like that the trees are kind of blocking a little bit of the sun and are blocking a lot of the castle as you go in. It just looks amazing. That's all I can really say about it. But honestly, I think the most important thing is that I am happy with how the base has turned out. I knew I was trying to avoid the like base being alive stuff, because I didn't want there to be like any kind of signs of life around here, since the idea originally was like this is a cursed dead land. But at the same time, it needs trees. Like, it really puts everything together with the trees rather than just a dead land going around. And also, like, the acacia trees are perfectly fine. I mean, the bark already looks dead, the leaves already look dead, so it just looks pretty good from up here, honestly. I mean, look at this as well. Like, the entire base from the castle over here to everything else, again, looks fantastic. It also looks like a giant mess, but that's what you kind of get with maps and using glow lichen, apparently, to make sure things are glowed up. Because now everything looks like a weird sprinkled blue cheese on top of my builds. So with all that, I'm pretty sure we can say that this is the end of this video. This has been an amazing video. Might be one of my shortest StoneVania videos, actually, but I had a lot of fun making it. So with that said, have a wonderful day, a wonderful life. Love one another, take care of each other, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.
Never.
Alrighty. Follow me.
Why do I have a bowl?
Oh, oops. I fully don't even know if that was me or not, but oops.
I'm gonna be so for real. I don't remember where it's at. It's over here somewhere.
It's in the corner.
Oh.
Buried alive.
No, this is where it all was. Oh, I missed none of this.
How about you quickly bury him?
Bury him.